The distance is the amount of space between two ordered pairs. We're going to label that D. To find the distance between two ordered pairs, we need to find the difference between the x values and the difference between the y values. Notice by finding the difference between the x's and the y's along with the distance between the 2 points, we have created a right triangle. The difference between the x's could be labeled as x2 minus x1. The difference between the y values could be labeled as y2 minus y1. And by using the definition of Pythagorean theorem, we can say that if we take the distance squared, set it equal to the difference of the x's squared, add it to the difference of the y's squared, that should be a true statement. Therefore, the distance formula is going to be the square root of the difference between the x's squared plus the difference between the y's squared. Find the distance between the pair of ordered pairs. Give the exact answer. Then approximate the answer to 3 decimal places if possible. By labeling the ordered pair by using x1, y1, x2, y2, by using the distance formula, I will have a distance that has -4 minus 5 squared plus 9 minus -3 squared. That will result into the square root of -9 squared plus 12 squared, which is the square root of 81 plus 144. The sum of 81 plus 144 is the square root of 225, and the square root of 225 is 15. Is the triangle with the vertices A 5, 1, B 0, 5, and C -8, -5 a right triangle? Hint, first find the distance of each side. The distance between A and B using the ordered pair of A is 5, 1 and B of 0, 5. The distance formula will result in 0 minus 5 squared plus 5 minus 1 squared, -5 squared plus 4 squared is the square root of sum of 25 plus 16, which is square root of 41. Pause and try to find the sides AC and BC. The sides AC are using the sides 5, 1 and -8, -5. The distance formula would be the square root of -8 minus 5 squared plus -5 minus 1 squared. That would give you the square root of -13 squared plus -6 squared. Square root of 169 plus 36 would give you a distance of square root of 205. The side BC is using the ordered pairs of 0, 5 and -8, -5. The distance formula for BC would be -8 minus 0 squared plus -5 minus 5 squared. The square root of -8 squared plus -10 squared. Simplified, it would be the square root of 64 plus 100. And the distance of BC is going to be the square root of 164. For the triangle to be a right triangle, the sum of two shorter sides squared has to be equal to the square of the longest side. Looking at the figure, the longest side is AC, so therefore the sum of BC squared plus A therefore the side AB squared therefore the side AB squared plus the side BC squared should equal to the side AC squared for it to be a right triangle. AB is the square root of 41 squared plus BC is the square root of 164 squared. For it to be a right triangle, it should equal to the square of 205. It should equal to the square root of 205 squared. Yes, the triangle is a right triangle.